Good evening, Mcasters. I am here with one of my largest and longest snakes. Her name is Dusty, and yeah, here she is, right there. It's very hard to see her because she's about 8.5 feet long. She is a boa constrictor, or Colombian redtail is what some people call them, or BCIs, BCCs. She's a common boa constrictor. And yeah, this is not even her, well, this is kind of her midsection right here, the thickest part of her body. She currently is, if I look at the chair here, she's currently down playing on the chair. One of the things with boas is a lot of people get them, they have great temperaments, but then unfortunately they don't necessarily prepare for this size. So the fact that Dusty is really, really large, and yeah, she's trying to get her in the picture here. Where are you, Dust? Oh, there's her head. And yeah, she's back on the back of this office chair. She likes to wrap herself around, well, pretty much anything she can wrap around. And that's what they do. They grip on to so many things, and people don't realize, boa constrictors don't even realize how big they are when they're trying to go through things and grab things and reach for things. I have to always be careful about where she is at all times. She will put herself through something that she can't get out of, and then I'll be stuck with maybe metal cutters or bolt cutters, whatever it is, to try to get her out of it. Because she really, really likes to, try to get her. There she is over my shoulder. She really likes to grab things. It's a constricting thing. But she doesn't even know her own strengths. And she's so sweet. And that's one of the things with boa constrictors. She's really a big puppy dog. She has such a great personality. She's the only snake that I own. Look at her coming up underneath my armpit. Hi, Dusty. She's the only snake that I own who will actually let you pet her on the head like a puppy dog. She's literally come and given me a hug, like a hug. And yeah, that's the thing. Boa constrictors, great temperament, wonderful personalities. You just have to be ready for an 8.5 foot plus snake. And she's on the bigger scale. She's a female. She just had a rabbit. Like, she ate a small rabbit is what she's on, and now I don't have to feed her since about every 3 weeks, because she's on a rabbit now. She used to be on large rats. Say hi, Dusty. But now, yeah, she's a big girl, so she can eat the big food. But yeah, she has an 8.5 foot long, over 8 foot long enclosure. Takes up a whole wall on the side of my upstairs room, and she requires, so think about it, that requires a lot more heat, humidity. These are tropical species, Colombia, Brazil, Central South America. Huh, Dust. Dusty, say hi. Yeah, these species, they are a tropical species, very humid. So to get her in a nice, pure, clean shed, which she just did for me, a beautiful, solid shed, she needs to have a humid hide, or a humid house. A really large water bowl. I have noticed with boas, they love water. She really loves water. She loves to go in it, out of it, kind of like playing it. So her water bowl is almost like a toy, but it's something she really, really loves. And she loves fresh water. So that's a big thing for her as well. As you can see, she's so mellow in my hand right here. And she's just exploring. Because she is so large and harder to handle, I can't get her out too often. And she also doesn't want to come out as often as she used to, because it's just a harder thing for her to do. And in between sheds, especially if she's going to shed, that's when she decides that she's got a little bit of attitude, huh, Dusty? So, yeah, when she's in shed, she's not going to be super excited to hang out with you, and she'll let you know. The other thing is, I noticed she's a heavy breather. If you notice, she comes around and she'll like a large, like, kind of sigh noise. Yeah, just like that. But that's very normal for her, and she's always been that way. It's not upper respiratory. She's like a very heavy breathing snake. Boa constrictors, I have noticed, tend to be that way. Now, if your ball python is doing that noise, I would be concerned. Some ball pythons are vocal kind of like that with their breathing. They do big sighs, but very, very few. So you need to just be on the lookout for signs of respiratory infection if it's not a boa. And so yeah, I just thought I would introduce, like, talk about Dusty to you guys, because I know I've put her in shorts and I've put her in, you know, just some videos by herself, but never really discussed her or about her. And yeah, she's just a wonderful, wonderful snake, and she's very large. I think she probably weighs a good, if I can guess, 30 pounds. So, and yeah, here I am, and I look tired because well, it's late at night. I'm always up, typically late, hanging out with these guys, and that's when she's up too. So us night owls have to stick together. But yeah, this is Dusty, boa constrictor. Yeah, she's my baby. Hi, Dust. She's such a good girl. And just wanted to introduce you guys to her. You guys have a great night, Mcasters. Say goodnight, Dusty.